Welcome to Rugby 100 Club. I'm hosting Robin Watkins today, and she is a huge fan for San Diego Legion, aka not California Legion, San Diego Legion, the OG. And thanks for joining me today, Robin. Yeah, she bleeds red and black. Robin, how do you feel these days about San Diego not being in San Diego and then being this California team that's going to cover the whole state, almost a country?
Yeah, it is pretty much the size of a country. Some countries, it's bigger than some countries. It's it's nuts, and I just didn't like how it rolled out. To be honest, like when it rolled out originally, that was no bueno because my husband and I are founders. There's other founders out there. We were not notified at all. And we hear it from somebody on social media, and they don't exactly say it. They just kind of drop these little, clickbait kind of things, or more like, comment bait. And, there's a rumor, waiting for the rumor. And I was ready to drive to that guy's house. I was so mad because I was like, if you know something.
Ooh, I know exactly who you're talking about. Weird.
But I was like so mad, just so frustrated, because it was just like, if you know something, say something. Is it good? Is it bad? We didn't know. And I was like, is it bad? Just, come out and say, is it bad? And it was like, we'll find out soon. And it was like, that's not, and then we finally get it. Again, they sent an email. I didn't see the email before I saw the social media post from Legion. So then I was doubly ticked off. I was just like, are you kidding me right now? And so then I go and look at my email, and it is my email, but now I'm fired up because I've had this comment click, bait thing going on for, days. Then I've got that thing, and it was originally something, big news. Well, that's never been good for us.
Yeah.
That's never been good for us. I mean, if you think about it, in our history for San Diego Legion, whenever we've heard big news, that means we lost our stadium. That means big news is bad news in San Diego. It always is.
Yeah. Torero, Snapdragons. Torero.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we're on top of a parking lot. We're in a park.
Snap. Man, how could I forget?
Snapdragon, and now we're back at Torero, and it's like big news. Stadium's changing, and it's like, what? So then, and I had, when we changed stadiums, again, something big news is coming. No one knows. Again, if you know something, say something. Please. Nothing, right? So I sent it.
Yeah, take the brunt out of the punch in the gut. You know what I mean?
No kidding. Like, you can just simply say, like, we've got some news. That's all you need to say. We've got some news. San Diego is now prepared to be battered. So if you say it's news, we're just like, lay it on us. What is it? Just lay it on us. So that's what was kind of going on when the whole announcement was going, was this got big news. Then we get the news, and then there was no idea of how that was all going to work out. It was just LA and San Diego are merging. That's what they called it. We merging, right? So I'm like, okay. And there are people to this day that still think this was a merger. They do.
So what was it really, Robin?
San Diego folded. San Diego 100% folded. That's what happened. But even when I say that, like, I will be corrected. Like, there are people in San Diego who will correct me, which is laughable. I really find that really interesting. And for a while there, we didn't have a single Legion player. So they were, we got all these people, they've signed in and everything. There's no official roster, but we don't have a single San Diego player. Also, I know for a fact that they made every single one of San Diego players free agents. So how are we a merger? When you set our players off into the wind, and then I start seeing our players getting picked up by other teams. This is no merger, guys. And they are still like, oh no, it's a merger. Well, it's a really crappy one then. It's the worst merger I've ever been a part of. So that was still bad. Now
I was really surprised to hear Ryan and Jennifer getting out of it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Well, honestly, and Jennifer was one who, like, I kind of blasted. That was the one. So when we I didn't I blasted her. Like I just did. Well, because
I'm sure they just bled money forever and they're just over it. I don't blame them.
I know. Yeah. Well, so Jennifer, are you talking about Jennifer in marketing?
No, actually, I was thinking of Jennifer,
the wife.
The wife, yeah.
The wife, yeah. I thought you were talking about Jennifer in marketing. So
Patterson.
Jennifer, Jennifer, I think it's T Bell. I think is the marketing.
Oh yes, yep. Yeah.
So unfortunately, the marketing Jennifer, yes. She took a lot. And that was, when we changed stadiums, I was like, I shouldn't have to hear about changing a stadium from a fan. I should be hearing this from you. So that was the first time. Then when we find out about this merger, I again was like, this is the second time this has happened.
The facial expression was everything right there.
Like, shooketh. I am shooketh. Like, are we kidding right now? So yeah, that was the second thing that happened was, it's like, now I'm hearing from a fan again that we're merging and we're now California. And what does that look like? And then the more this rolls out, the more bad it gets, because it's like, it's not like, because at first I think it's only going to be San Diego, LA. And I'm like, yeah. That's fine. I'll go to the San Diego games and I'll go to the Orange County games. I'm going to struggle in LA. It's a
nightmare of a drive. Yeah.
We did it though. Like I did it when they had I think it was the women's rugby. They played against Japan. They did a double play. I don't remember. Yeah. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was so that actually was at UCLA. And that was
because I remember our friends from Austin, Jordan and Kirsten.
Mm-hmm.
You know who they are. Yeah. I believe they flew down there and they saw Isaac Ross in the stands. I remember that. Yeah.
And I have a picture with Iona Mark. I was like John and I got a picture. So I was like, that was great. I went to that. That was awesome. And I'll go to LA if I go to UCLA. That's fine.
Yeah, UCLA is beautiful.
It's beautiful. That's a great stadium. I got no problems. I don't even have a problem with the LA fans. And that's saying a lot because
it's so different. It's not a lot of distance, but it is such a culture change.
It is, but not so much in rugby. So, and that was a thing was, we freaking hate the Dodgers here. We hate them. Like nobody in San Diego, like that's just not a thing. And you get Dodger fans around here and the Dodger fans are like Dodger baby. And they all kind of like click together because they have to, because we hate them and they know we hate them. They have to click together.
Because we hate them.
Like
the passion is so thick with you.
It's like, but then you get like the Chargers, right? That is just like salt in the wound with the Chargers, right? Because they were ours, and we didn't even like them when they were here, right?
They picked up their stuff and left to a sandbox that they liked them,
Yeah, and we're like, you can have them, that's fine. But now we hate you, we hate you even more. So we don't like the Dodgers, we don't like the Chargers, and now here we go. Now we're merging rugby, right? And everyone's like, are they not aware what the hate level is with LA? Are they not aware? And I was like, I met an awesome LA fan when I was there. And they're pretty okay. They're not bad. So that's the thing. Rugby, it's different than other sports. And I think it takes that out. So I don't hate LA fans at all.
No, I went to the LA game when Seattle played last year. It was my 80th MLR game. Sam Harris was like the backs coach. So like I had to go see Sam. Like that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And it was so weird. Showed up for the game and it was like, where do you want to sit? Because apparently we can just damn near sit anywhere.
Yeah.
And got there a touch early, nothing crazy. Did my normal walk around, see people I know, kind of jazz, and then sat down and, it was kickoff and I was still waiting for the fans to show up. And tell you what, about halfway through the first half, so about 15, 20 minutes into the 40, right? place was full. It was like,
I'll show up late.
huh? What just happened? Like WTF all day long.
Yeah.
And I was like wow, LA is meeting LA quality. I mean, standards are there. Wow, it's a real deal Holyfield. And I asked Josh about it because he's the announcer there. And he's like, yeah, bro, that's exactly how it is in LA. They just, people just show up eventually.
Well, traffic too. I mean, LA, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, like if you are used to shit traffic, you go early if it means something to you. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, I was always taught if you're not early, you're late. And if you're late, it's unacceptable. And unacceptable is, you know, just not going to be good enough, you know? So,
but I didn't see anywhere to tailgate either. Like when we went, I don't remember seeing tailgating there. So that's probably why too. Like if
we had to go to Tower because Tower is the sponsorship. It was a sponsorship for the Giltinis too. And then I didn't realize it until Sam messaged me like, hey, we're meeting up at Towers. And I'm like, that sounds really familiar. And I'm like, wonder why it sounds so familiar. And then we roll up and I'm like, oh, that's right. Because, well, Joe and I went when Giltini's was around, and I remember falling asleep in that courtyard on the bench. He had to pour me into my he had to hold me up while I could control the get my phone up for full on measure here. So like I'm like this. He's holding me up because obviously we're both really large humans, and he's holding me up, and I'm like looking at my phone, like I think I can do the Uber from here. You know, because obviously we weren't driving, and he's like, "Well, you do it because I can only hold you up, and I can't run a phone." So the two of us got each other home. He poured me into my I poured me into my hotel that night, and Jen, little mighty Jen, all 5 foot of her, threw my arm out of socket that night because she was trying to throw me into bed because I was so I was not the best example of how to be as a grown-up, but
you had fun.
So needless to say, when I showed up to this place, I'm seeing Sam, I'm like, oh man, I cannot get trashed tonight. I gotta drive. It's just all these memories came back. So yeah, I get why they can't party at the UCLA facility.
Yeah.
Oh, man, so many memories.
That was the other thing. So that was going back to why it gets worse and worse. I thought we're at San Diego to LA. So I'm just like, maybe I don't.
Yeah, which is what, an hour and a half without traffic, correct?
Yeah. Well, I get to Disneyland in about 45 minutes without traffic. I can get there within. So Orange County, that's a little deeper into, and that's like me driving it like I stole it, right? So
that's exactly what I assumed. Yeah.
And so I can get there, knock on wood, no tickets. But getting into LA, I would say it's going to be a 2 hour jaunt to get into where we need to get into in that area, because it's kind of near Hollywood, and so it's like Beverly Hills kind of areas where that's where UCLA, where that stadium is. That's what was the problem for me, was actually the stadium, because I did not know what stadium we were going to go to.
Yeah.
And there are some crap stadiums in LA. And the worst one is the one that Rugby Sevens is played at. That is the worst. Like we stopped going to we stopped going to Sevens because it was in LA, and it kept being at that stadium. And I was just like, I went to Las Vegas every year. Yep. And now they have it in LA, and we went twice, and I was like, never again. There's no infrastructure. There's no and then you walk down, and the only place to eat is like a freaking Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken place at the bottom of the hill. There's no bars. There's no restaurants anywhere near there. And so they're going to force you to drive, which I'm not going to, right? At Sevens?
That's an all-day
thing. I've been drinking all day long. I'm not getting in a car after that. No, thank you. So it was just nuts. It was like, whoever thought of this? So I thought that's where we were going to play. And so I was like, if we're playing there, I'm not going to LA. That's not happening. So that was where I was with that. Then I find out, we're only going to play not there, but the cool place, the UCLA one. So I'm like, yeah, I'm down with that. So I'm going to all of them. They're like, oh, but there's more. So then there's one in San Francisco, and then there's going to be one in Sacramento. There's an armpit of California. Actually Fresno is, but Sacramento is almost.
It's a close second. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And I was just like, are we, what?
Yeah, my heart goes out to the players because the only consistency they're going to have is practice. Yeah. Every game's going to be an away game.
Every game. Yeah, there's not going to be a home game anywhere.
There's literally not even 2 games in the same location.
Yeah.
So 10 games, 10 locations. I get why they're like selling it the way they are, and they don't want people to feel like, obviously, like we're discussing. Oh, it's so distant, this and that. Like, yeah, it is. Like, don't bullshit a bullshitter, man. It is real talk. Like, those players are going to feel like lost pups, and the reality is they're young men that have been playing rugby their whole life. They struggle with normal life skills in general. I mean, I don't want to say that like disrespectfully. They haven't had to worry about stuff. Yeah. And now you're going to have them practice in one spot twice a week, or, probably 3 or 4, but, twice a week minimum. And then you're going to cart them all over the country, at the end of the day. And it's exactly.
And in their own state, some of that's going to even be farther away. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's and California has always been. People have constantly asked, at least while we've been around, like, hey, when are you guys dividing the state up and like being 2 states, because there's so much real estate up North Cali and South Cali are so different.
Yeah,
and then,
they are.
Of course, the transition is Orange County area, really.
Mm-hmm. And so you know what? So there is some positives to this, and that's the part that I just feel like this is where they screwed up, is that they could have talked to people, and like, what are you willing to do? Like, I got a survey after the season ended, and they're like, what's the likelihood of you being a season ticket holder next year? And it's like, of course I'm going to be a season. I've been a season ticket holder since y'all started. Of course I'm going to be season. I mean, if
8 years,
if we merge with LA, and if we don't have a single game in one game in San Diego and the rest all over Timbuktu, will you still be a season? I mean, I could tell you that answer would be very, very different. So it was like, why did you survey us like that? That was so dumb.
The minute the schedule came out, I'm like, all right, what game are we going to in San Diego to go visit Robin and John? And it was New England.
Well, what are you doing for Easter? Also, we're not playing you.
Right?
Exactly. So it was just like, this is nuts. I think we're playing you in Orange County. Isn't that right?
LA.
Oh, it is LA.
Which I can't stand LA.
Well,
I last year went to LA just because Sam's the coach. Otherwise, I literally cussed it out. I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I have no business with LA. LA is an armpit to me.
I feel you. I feel you. That is exactly
concrete 100%. Jungle. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a fan.
No.
Traveled all over this country. Go to LA. I'm like, nope. I'd rather be in the South or somewhere where it was, stinky. Honestly, Yeah. I don't like LA.
The positive is that you've got a good rugby presence in Sacramento. So you're gonna. Yeah, so I feel like you might fill that stadium. You're not gonna fill it, but you're gonna get a good turnout there, I feel like.
I'm thinking in San Fran they will too, because the Bay Area has a really good rugby culture.
Right, exactly. So that's the thing is, I think if we're gonna be a traveling road show, then let's be the traveling road show, and let's figure out what that looks like, and really kind of get in with all the rugby populations that we can, and then get them so hooked on it, they're willing to travel. Because, I mean, that's what, I mean, we're willing. We went to Las Vegas for sevens. We're going to Canada. We're going to Canada next month for 7.
That's awesome. We have to pick and choose what we're doing this year. So we were originally scheduled to go to Australia this year for my best bud's birthday, Angie. And about a week ago, she looks across her and her man, and my wife and I were all at dinner, and she's like, hey, we got a lot of shit scheduled this year. So how about we skip this year going to Australia? And of course, I'm on the edge of my seat, like, WTF? What the?
Yeah.
She goes, let's go next year when it's World Cup. And I'm like, that is why we're best friends.
Yes.
God damn it. That is.
I saw that.
Man.
I did do that. I was like, oh, maybe.
So I'm like, okay, now we got to figure out that out because that's ASAP kind of thing, even though it's like over a year and a half away. But yeah.
But we're gonna have to get over the LA thing because rugby sevens, like Olympics,
yes,
they're in LA.
You know, the power of money.
Got to figure it out. And I'll tell you, I fucking hate that city. I hate that city.
I'm with that.
And I really don't like the people in there most of all. I mean, I'm okay with the.
That's why you dislike the city. Yeah. I can go to an armpit. I don't give 2 cents about if the pitch looks like dog crap. If the people are cool, I'm in. But if they're not, I don't want to be there.
And that's it. And that is kind of the problem is the LA culture, you know. And I feel like it kind of because
it's so much more than rugby. It's just a whole town.
Yeah, but if you're a rugby fan, I feel like that skips you somehow, you know, because everybody I talked to in LA at the rugby game, the rugby fans were cool. They were all cool. So, I mean, maybe that's what's going to happen. But I feel like if I go to the Olympics in LA, I know it's not just going to be rugby. I don't want to run into.
Well, and you're also, the Olympics and the sevens, which might as well be the Olympics. That's going to be different because the only sevens I've gone to is up in Vancouver, right? So it was the first time I'd ever. it was humbling. I'd ever heard people like boo the living shit out of USA. Like,
I'm
wow.
I am ready.
Do I have anything on me that looks like I'm Hey, I love. All of a sudden, I got an A at the end of everything I'm saying because I want to be Canadian suddenly.
I literally went on Reddit and I was like, okay, I'm coming to Canada, but I realize you guys hate us right now. So please just help me. How do I do this? And they were so helpful. They were just like, maybe don't wear your flag on your clothes right now. You know, like maybe, and also don't tell us we're American. Don't do that. We don't like that. So I was like, it's sucking for Canada right now. You know, it really is. And so I was like, okay, so I've got this. I'm going to be a unicorn. I'm dressing up as a unicorn. I think my friend.
Because the first day is always dress up. I forget. Yeah.
Well, I'm dressing up every day. I don't care. Good. Yeah, I don't have anything that. Well, I mean, I have this. I can because I figure if someone asks me where I'm from, I'm just gonna say San Diego. Like that's my.
You're not like America.
No, not gonna fall for that. Not wearing any flags.
You might as well just take a cross flags and just put it on your chest and your back.
Yeah.
You know, here we go. Just like right there, bud.
Exactly. So
public enemy number one.
I'm from San Diego. The country of San Diego. That's right.
Yeah. San Diego County.
San Diego. That's us.
So hey, how's our people at the pub? How are they doing?
They're doing great. Yeah. We were just there. Yeah, I was just I've been going there for
Six Nations, I assume.
For Six Nations it's hard. Valentine's Day was that was really hard. We stayed up because my son's birthday is the day before. So Jonathan's birthday was the day before. So we went to diehard, stayed up late, got drunk, and then I don't even think I was still sober by the time I got to Six Nations. You know.
Yeah. That's so good though.
Up, you know, it's like it had kind of the crew from San Diego Legion. A couple people were there, you know, and and so and then we've got a few others that were on
at 6 a.m. at the pub. Like, let's put it in perspective, right? Because our time is 6 a.m. was the first one, right?
Yeah. So 6 a.m. was the first one. That one was Ireland, Italy.
Yep.
Yeah. So which Scotland.
And they weren't looking good that first half either. They're kind of getting that. I was like, dude, are they going to have to just take the broomstick now? What's happening? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So and then it was Scotland after that in England, Calcutta Cup. And so it's just like that was, you know, and then it really started filling up. So by 7:30, they were starting to come in. So by the time the game started about 8:30, it was bumping. So it's pretty full.
So good. I mean, a pub at 8:30 in the morning.
I know. So when I met John,
only in sport. When
I met John, my friend from England called me, and John had worked an all-nighter, and then he went to the pub to go watch Six Nations. And my friend called me. He's like, "Hey, where's John?" And I was like, oh, he's at the pub. He's like, Robin, it's 6 a.m. your time. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, he's an alcoholic. I'm like, no, he's a
as long as there's rugby on the pitch or on the telly,
yeah,
his term, right? On the telly.
Yeah. On the telly.
He's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, no. Yeah. Well, and Italy, I mean, they beat Scotland last week. And so, like,
great.
I mean, not that that's something, but it was like, I thought Scotland was doing, like, I was kind of watching that. And I'm like, I didn't want to jinx it. So I was telling John, I was like, I feel like this year might be our, and he's like, don't say it. And I was like, but I'm
so you're rooting for Scotland is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I got
always,
it. I love it.
I got my Scottish tattoo. I got my grandpa straight out of Aberdeen. I got have to.
That is so cool because I'm like looking around. I'm like, oh, there it is. I got this ball.
I saw that.
Showed you remember that one?
Yep.
I saw signed by the whole team last World Cup.
Yep. I saw that when I went home and I was at your house. John was like, you see that? And I was like, I do see that.
That is so cool.
Be there.
Yeah.
I love
Kenny. Kenny sent it to me from New England. And I damn near busted in tears when I saw it and busted it out. I was like, wow, that is unreal. Like, what a gift.
Yeah.
What a gift. Like, how cool is that? I'm a lucky SOB to have this. So
somebody loves you, man.
Yeah, we'll let you touch it when you come around.
Got a couple names. And
she's really like, you have no idea. I got one ready to go, but it's got all these fake autographs.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, so the pub's pumping. It's going good.
That's so good to hear. Yeah, those guys are so good. So good. Like, that was so much fun when we had the championship there. Staying with you guys.
Well, Ryan, the owner at the pub?
Yeah. So
I was seeing him on social media, like on the same things that I was watching with Legion. And he is like, he's doing the same kind of bitching I was doing. So I was like, I don't feel alone. Like, I did not feel crazy anymore. Cause I felt like at first I felt like the worst fan ever, cause it's like, I love this team. And I'll tell you now, the only reason why, like, you joked, you were like, when are you coming up to Seattle? And I'm like, I'm going to need one of your jerseys because I lost the team. I was not kidding with that. I was like, just freaking done.
Oh, we got plenty of jerseys to share.
I know. And I was like, you got a jersey we can borrow? Because apparently we're Seattle fans now, So, and then they signed Ryan James. And that changed it. And I was like, shit, that's all you had to say. Good. Like, that's all you needed to do. Like, if you, that's all I needed right there was Rick James. That's all I needed. That's my Rick James.
What's your name? Rick James, bitch. Yeah. So good.
Yeah. So Ryan James, once he was on, I was like, okay, no, we're good. We're okay now. We're all right.
Man.
We're going to be okay.
It's the R James. That's close enough for me. It's the R James,
That's what we always say that.
Better recognize. Yeah. That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. It's been a lot to go through, especially as diehard as we all are, right? Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, Seattle fans, San Diego fans, and like we're supposed to dislike each other, but here we are, like we got the best frenemies we could ever ask for.
100%. No, I love going there. I love going up to your little pizza place up at the top after all the games, buying people beer. Right? They're buying me beer. It's like that's what rugby's about, though.
Isn't it?
We poke each other during the game, and then we drink with each other after the game. So it's like it's fun. That's what I love about it.
This year's going to be great. Like we're doing the rugby, we're doing the party bus, of course, again all year long, and then we'll get there 2 hours early, and then everybody will go up to the watershed.
That's watershed.
So close, watershed. Thank you, Queen.
Of course.
So good. So so the watershed. So but what we're going to do is we're going to do a live podcast for every game.
I think that's a really good idea.
And just kind of boost it up and get the players that aren't suiting up over there and some fans that are just like geeking out and just socially. Like I'll have my cup where everybody can wonder, like, I wonder what's in it, and they'll never know.
During COVID. We did 100% did that during COVID. Like I'd have my cup and my friend would have her cup, and we'd play this game where we try and guess, like, what's in the cup. So
I'd like that. And then you're like, well, if you get close enough, you can have a sample.
that'll work. Didn't work during COVID. I'm not sharing any cups with you.
Right. Oh, that's a valid point. That's a very valid point. Yeah, and I
I'll
forget
send
about
it to your house, but we're not sharing a cup.
Okay, I'll make you one later if you get it right. Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
too good. Yeah, you're
Good
right.
times.
Funny.
Awful
Yeah,
times.
COVID was terrible. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing good that came of it in my mind.
Well,
The rich got richer. That's about it.
in San Diego, we were not allowed to order drinks from, like, if we got food and we wanted to get like a cocktail or something like that, we couldn't get it. And so, yeah, we weren't
Whoa.
allowed to, like, so in San
The rest
Diego,
of the country was booming on that.
no, during COVID, we were allowed to. And so that's where it changed, was
Right.
we would get like a little cocktail with the like straw taped over, like the thing taped over. So
I
we could
misunderstood.
order like margaritas from Old Town, you know, and like have them sent to the house. And I was just like, this would never be a thing except that COVID brought this to us. And so there was that silver lining for COVID, was that one thing. And I'll tell you,
Yeah.
that was a beautiful thing.
I envy the country, or the states. It should say country, just like California.
Mhm.
Texas, I
Real
think,
country.
kept it. I think the governor said, you know what, you guys did so good during COVID that, you know, we're just going to keep running this bad boy and you can continue to do it. And I don't know if that's been removed or not, but it's been like that for a while. And then I noticed the last time I was down in Houston last year, about this time of year, I noticed there's more daiquiri shops than ever before, and it's bled from New Orleans all the way from the bayou all the way west to Houston. And they're all just like, hey, daiquiris. And now Texas, you can put THC in it as like a shot or something.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
when did Texas get so okay with this? I'm trying not to throw around politics, but like, what is happening right now? This is so cool. I'll take 2 shots.
Exactly. I'm very okay with all of this right now. I'm okay with all of this. So
Right. I'm just trying to get along with my friends.
yeah. So what's the likelihood of seeing a rugby team in Texas anytime soon? Probably.
You know, the Houston community got together not too long ago and like had a little shindig at Platypus Brewery, if I remember right. And trying to, let's bring rugby back to Houston. I'm curious to see if they do or not, because they definitely have the facility. They haven't shut down the facility. Their owner, for lack of better terms, is not going to worry about the money if they want to be part of it, because he's got enough to burn. But who knows? I mean, from my thoughts, I'm trying not to say too much because, there's rumors are toxic and I hear too many of them, but it sounded like,
if you know something, say something, Matt.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So the Houston owner didn't like the Utah owner. And, and so therefore that's one of the reasons anyways that I've heard of. And in his defense, and people may not like me when I say this, but the major Utah owner and I, we don't get along. Yeah. And I made it real clear to him that I don't respect him and a couple of his other owner buddies. Last time I saw him face to face, 5 feet away, like, WTF, bro, like your courtesy's garbage. And so, so I'm kind of on Mike's side, the owner of Houston, on that one.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the reasons Houston backed out. And then Utah later couldn't get support and they backed out, right? Even though they BS their way through it, saying they did. So Houston, I would love to see Houston come back. Like, out of all that dropped off the face of the earth, San Diego, Houston, and New Orleans are the 3 that I would like to see rear their heads back up, because the fan bases were so good. Yeah. And I really saw the potential in it. Really liked how I remember going to my first San Diego game and bringing back stuff to the office in Seattle and going, bro, this is so cool. Check this out, guys. They gave away this and they gave away that and they gave away this and they gave away, and here you go. I'm giving it to you guys to like get ideas but loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, we had
and
good
Houston
marks.
was cool because before the game in Houston, which I think every team in the MLR has to adopt, and I said this on a past podcast, so it's nothing new, but the cool thing that Houston did that nobody else did was the players went down on the pitch after the game for at least 20 minutes, and they interacted with fans on the pitch. Like everybody just bled onto the field.
Oh, okay. I was going to say San Diego does that. They go around and talk to all of us, take pictures with us, and like but we don't go on the pitch.
Right. Yeah, and so this super unique. I remember Chicago being there, and I was hanging out with Sam Harris's wife and their kids, and everybody's jumping over the fence, jumping on the pitch, and I'm like, geez, it was kind of chaotic, to be honest.
Yeah.
And but they're so used to it down there. Love it. And then they would have they'd have player cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like tops or some jazz.
Yeah.
And kids could get them signed by their favorite player. And I thought that was a great way to create a bond and have some tangible item to take home to them that was affordable for the team to pay for and such. And it was really cool. And I was like, cool. Houston was cutting edge on that level.
Yeah. I think, and maybe San Diego maybe copied them then, because that's at Torero, we were allowed to go on the pitch.
Oh, so, right.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh, right. I remember in 19 we got the luck to go down there. Yeah.
And then the last year we were allowed to go on the pitch. So last year while we were there, but we weren't allowed to go on Snapdragon. They were Yeah.
They won't let people go on
that stupid grass and all that. The security there was just nuts. It was really nuts.
That was a weird one.
It really was. And so but yeah, at Torero, we were allowed to go on the pitch, and then a lot of times the players would walk around, they'd have these little mini rugby balls, and then they'd sign the little mini rugby ball. So you have like this little, and then so the kids, throw these little mini rugby balls out, and even if you didn't get one, they bring one over to the kids, and then the players would go around and sign the little rugby ball. And so you had this little baby rugby ball with all these like baby signatures, because they have to sign so small, they couldn't do like the normal like,
Right.
They sign like really tiny with a Sharpie still. So I was like, but it's a cool thing. They did that, and I think when they get their caps, like back at Torero, Nate got his. I don't think it was his 50th cap. It might have been his 50th cap. But he went around and he had they made a poster for him with it that had the caps, and he would autograph the poster as he walked around with his cap on, and then you could take pictures of him with his cap on, and so it was all good. I mean, that was the thing. I think that we had good fan interaction. So, and we didn't have that at Snapdragon at all. We just didn't, and that was so. In a way, I was a little glad we went back to Torero. I just would have liked to been told right. Not, but
right.
Yeah. I mean, I did kind of I got to know people in Snapdragon, so I got to know my bartender,
Yeah, I remember that bartender.
Yeah, John. Yeah, he worked at Petco too. I found him at Petco too, so I was like, John, let's do this.
Man, yeah, we've had some great times at Snapdragon, in all sincerity. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, never. I mean, also to add, New Zealand and Fiji played there, right, in July 19th, 23. Yeah.
That was cool. That was very cool. So
that was so good. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Golly, man, I spent so much time with you guys. Why are you still in San Diego? I'm just waiting for you guys to figure out who, if you're going to go to the championship or not. I'm just waiting on you.
Yeah.
Hanging out with Robin and John.
We were mad at all. We loved it.
It was so much fun. Oh my God.
We were jealous because we had to work.
I know, right?
On the camera, because I have the backyard camera. I just see you floating back there, and I'm like, I'm doing your podcast back there.
Yeah, it was so good.
I get it. I can't be in my backyard, but I'm glad Matt can.
I'll make you cocktails when you get home. I'll be your pool boy.
That's all I ever wanted.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Ah, too funny. Well, thanks for joining me today, bud. You know,
At least I got to see you, got to hang out with you. That was awesome.
Honestly, it was a great excuse to do it.
Yeah.
Great excuse. Yeah. So we'll meet up again. We'll bring a player in next time.
Works. Let's
Right?
do it. Yeah.
I love it. All right. Well, stick around. I'm going to cut it off, but we can shoot the gift behind closed doors. Talk to you later.
Love rugby? So does Matt. He is host of the Rugby 100 Club podcast, where Major League Rugby stars tell their stories. But it's more than a podcast, it's a passport. Rugby 100 Club builds epic fan trips to follow your team on the road. Game day tickets? Included. Tailgates and fan meetups? You bet. Unforgettable memories every single time. Rugby 100 Club, where fandom meets the road.